Hey guys, welcome back to Flathead Ron's Garage. Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to put the wannabe surface plate on the surface grinder, and we're going to do sort of like a map on it. We're going to see where it's high, where it's low. I'm not going to really get too much in detail with it because this thing right now, I don't know if you can see it, but I toned it down with gray Scotch-Brite, but I couldn't have it super shiny. It slipped on the chuck this morning and it got a little scratch in it, and I was thinking about it, and it's better for me to have a satin finish than a shiny finish because I'll mess it up. So anyway, we can go ahead and get on with that. We'll go ahead and do this. I'll show you some new purchases and stuff I don't know why I got, except for it was a killer deal and I seriously mean it. And a nice little blower my wife got me. That was awful sweet of her. So let's get to business. We'll put this back on there and get out the last word and see where we're at. My wife, wonderful person that she is, went out and got me this cooler because I've been spending the last couple of weeks in the house just sitting there because it's been so hot out here I can't do anything. You know, you can't come out here for an hour and a half in the morning and set up and play and do everything you need to do. I still get up around 4:30, 5 o'clock, but nobody here's up. Nobody next door's up. I can't wake them, so I can't run any machines, but anyway, so this is a swamp cooler, an evaporative cooler. I don't know if you're supposed to put it up here or not, but there we go. As everything falls, again, it's got a really nice honeycomb membrane in the back here, and you can hear the water run through it. You can hook it to the hose. I had it hooked to the hose yesterday. It just came in yesterday, Wednesday. I think it was the 16th. And it's got a little window there so you can see how much it's got high. And this thing will actually cool it down pretty good in here right now. It's 74. So it's pretty good right now, and it's getting warm outside. We're in for another round of heat. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what my wife got me, and thank you very much, honey. I really appreciate it, and I can spend a lot more time out here. Of course, that's the plan. Anyway, let me bring you over here. We're going to take a last look at this surface plate. I'm curious to find out what we're going to see. Look who you're dealing with. Okay? Let me get you in here closer. What I did after I went over it with the grinder is I went over it with a couple different stones, and then I went over it with the gray Scotch-Brite to kind of tone it down. I didn't want it really shiny. But now we're going to see how good a job I actually did on this thing. Where's my felt marker? Okay, here, let's back you up a little bit. Okay. Let's start, since that's as far over as I can go, let's go in the middle. This side, 1, 2, 3 here. In the middle, and let's go here, here, and here, or somewhere in that area. So I feel that'll give us an accurate representation of what I've got going here. I'm going to drop this down, and we're going to put a preload on here and bring it right up to 0. See, it'll go both ways, so you know it's on there. Let me get in here and make sure it's on 0. Pardon me, like it really doesn't need to be. Oh, hold on. Let's make this our 0 point. There we go. Let's start on an X there. So this will make 0. Okay, so when I slipped last time, it wasn't a 5, it was still a 0, because we're still there. I can raise it and lower it, so we're still at 0. And we are, I'll just put a line through that, we're at 0 on here too. Okay, let's move you down here. So you can see it goes both ways. We're on 0. Zero. Oh, 0. I expected there to be some type of variance, but I never expected to see this. We're going to have to get you over here so you can see this side. Okay. This up a little more. Wrong way. Okay. Wait a second. Ah, we have movement. Okay, if this one was at 0, there we go. Almost missed that there, guys. There's 3. There's 4. So it's going to be -4. That corner's just a little low. You know, when I was grinding this thing and I kept flipping it, it seemed like I was forever chasing my tail because I was putting blue on it, and because I couldn't traverse the entire piece, I always had a little bit left over, and I had to blue it up and try to feather it in, and it just never seemed like it was right. And this is the end that I had the problem with. So let's see if we can. So this end is a little bit low. Oop. And then it goes to 5 right there. Oh, I'm sorry, one part of the tripod's off the table here. Negative. Oh, still 4. Still 4, -4. So where does this start? Sorry about the shaky camera. There we go. Well, it's not moving like I thought it was going to. Run. Okay, now we're back to this one. Okay. Okay, last time we got a -4. Started talking with the cap in my mouth. Now I got a -2. I don't think it was set up correctly. So that's still a 2. Okay. So we're still at 0 here. My camera stopped recording, so I don't know where I was at, and I'm going to do it over from here. And I think we got that way, so we'll go this way. Now, yep, that's about right. Well, it seems to be a 3 now, so it's ever changing. So there might be some stuff on the anyway. So it looks like everything from here that way is good, and from here this way it kind of gradually tapers off. So maybe I'll put it back on, maybe I won't. This is probably more than I'll ever need as far as being accurate. So there it is, good, bad, or indifferent. I didn't have the mag chuck turned on, so I don't know if that would make a difference. I tried to make sure there wasn't anything underneath it. I thought for sure this end would be actually a little bit high, but in that case it's 3 to 4 low from about the center point this way, and it doesn't really start dropping until it gets right about to here. But anyway, that's where we're at. So I think I'm going to leave it alone. For anything I do, like I said, it's going to be fine. Well, now why don't we go back and I'll show you some new additions. Well, here's my first acquisition, the Gerstner box. Yes, Vernon, I finally have a place to put my manual or handbook, and I've got a few things in here and there, but not too many right now. So it's got a little blemish right here, but it's missing a knob, and this one here was relocated, but I can't get unscrew it because it broke loose. But with just a little cleaning up, she'll look really nice. Even though I don't know why I bought them, except for that was a heck of a good price. I got these. They're 3/4 inch shank. Weldons and a couple different, but they're all good quality US. There's 2 of them that aren't quite sharp, but the other 3 are nice and sharp. But I like the little tag that says sold and serviced by the Dual Corporation. I thought that was pretty cool, so I picked those up. I picked up this sweet little Criterion boring head. Yeah, there it is, as everything falls all over. It's got both the little Allen wrenches in there. I don't even think it's ever been used. Really sweet. It's an S1, and like I say, I don't think it's been used. There is no indication it's ever even been clamped on anything. That was one of my new purchases. And these here, like I say, I don't know why I bought them except that they were a heck of a good price. Are all 3/4 inch shank, and you can see these are pretty serious. They're all inserts. This even has somebody's name, H. Dyer, on it, but I can't. Oh, this one here, APT Tridex tool number EM150-3, made in USA. Really nice tool. I've got some of these little cutters sitting in my toolbox, I think, or is it ones like these? But this one here, this APT Tridex tool, E14-20-32, it looks like, made in USA, TD2. This is a really nice one. Now I'm going to have to make myself a round and sharp taper number 7 that'll fit a 3/4 inch shank. And I actually got a nice little indexable boring head, so I got that too. And I got a few of these countersinks here, probably about a half a dozen of them. Yeah, I got all these here. I got all these. And like I say, I don't know why, because I have nothing that'll hold this tool. Well, maybe this one is a 1/2 inch shank. And 42, they are Melin tools, M-E-L-I-N. But anyway, a countersink, and then I got these big ones here. This is a 1 inch Weldon, and this is also a 1 inch, but it's got a smaller shaft on it. I'm a shank. There we go. I know there's a couple others in here that I picked up too. This whole set here, a set of 3, and I also picked these up. These countersink. So they're all 3 flutes. And I do have collets to hold these. So I also got this here. This is so I can put it up to any wire, and it'll tell me if I've got power or not in that wire, regardless if the breaker's turned off or not. You guys need a second line of defense. You just have to be sure. And this will fit right in my pocket. I also picked this up. I forgot to tell you about that. And this little cool thing. It's a Johnson. I don't know if that means anything or not. Probably all made in the same place. At least it doesn't say that on the front. But this is a, oh, here we go, with a magnet, angle meter. So this will definitely help me. Another tool to help me try to learn how to play around with all these machines in here and actually be constructive. I thought it was really cool. But anyway, there we go. Comes in its own little pouch. Okay guys, I forgot. Until after I watched my last video. It says new purchase. I know we had some today, but this was supposed to be on last week's. This is the one that I ordered and they lost one. And I got a refund, and then I ordered this one after I ordered a DRO the very first time, and then they lost that. But anyway, that's a long story. Let me show you what we got right here. You've got a Weldon. Oh, there we go. It's got everything in here. There's the fixture. It's got the blade in here. It's got 2 different slides, 2 different inserts. It's got multiple collets in here. There's some feeler stock, it looks like, that I got stuck with. There we go. So, there's that. Very nice welding setup. We'll go ahead and stone all this and get it cleaned up, and it's got some old petrified oil on the inside, I guess. We'll get all this cleaned up and give her a shot. And I also picked up, I don't know how effective this is going to be, but I also picked up a set, not a set, well, it's a little wet here, a diamond wheel for the surface grinder. That's got the 75 millimeter, the 3-inch opening. So we've got a diamond wheel so we can do the carbide bits. Anyway, that's where we're at on all this kind of stuff. That's the one I was supposed to show you last week, but I guess I didn't. I totally left it out. And I didn't realize it until after I'd already published it. So there it is, guys. I still haven't played with it though.